This viral Yap framework is getting me over 1 million views every 30 days, but not only that, it's getting me qualified leads and clients that pay me 5 figures to work with me and my team, all while costing me less than like 10 minutes a day. It's just me, my iPhone, and this framework. And so far, I've only been teaching this framework to my high-ticket clients who are getting results like this, but you're getting it for free right here, right now. And currently, nobody's teaching this. So if you stick around and implement this today, which you will because it's super simple, you will be ahead of like 90% of content creators in your niche. And in the next minutes, you'll get the 6-step framework, the psychology breakdown that makes it work so well, an example script, step-by-step instructions on how to implement it, and at the end, I'll give you access to my personal Yap hooks list that I'll always keep up to date, just kind of as an extra courtesy to you. But hold up, what even is the Yap format? Super simple. Yap videos consist of the creator just talking into the camera, usually off the cuff and improvised. Great examples of million-dollar brands built on Yap videos are Shelby Sapp, the proclaimed queen of Yap videos. And no, you do not need to be an attractive female. Also, you can look like Nick Comodina here, who's just, again, simple, talking to the camera, headline hook, captions, that is it. Now let's get into the Yap framework that always works. I honestly believe with this framework, I've stumbled upon something really game-changing. Forget the high-effort scripting, shooting, editing stuff. I mean, still do it. I still do it. It's definitely still worth pursuing, but it's 2026 and social media is back at being all about authenticity. Here's some proof. 1.1 million views in May, 1.7 million views in June, and now it's just beginning of July, so the last 30 days, 1.8 million views. There's a tiny fraction percentage of views that we get from ads because we're using my account to run ads, but as you can see, it is very much negligible. And I have to say, the Yap format combined with this framework is literally often outperforming my highly produced content by a wide margin. Not always, but every time it's just me, my smartphone, and something to do with my hands, it's pulling in over 1 million views a month, most of those from those videos. That's the whole game right there. Raw beats polished every time if the structure underneath is tight. So here's the structure. Number 1, do something while you talk. Tie your shoes, cook, eat, clip your mic on. The activity is kind of like a Trojan horse here. It makes the content look super unscripted, so the algorithm and the viewer both drop their guard. You're not making content. You're literally just a guy or a gal talking while they do something. That's why it works so well. Number 2, you want to start with the hook. No warm-up. The first sentence has to grab attention and build curiosity. Now, this is nothing new. Everybody knows you need to have a good hook. This could be a bold claim, an epic result, a contrarian take, something that stops the scroll. Now, I'm going ultra deep on hooks somewhere else. If you're a high-ticket client of ours, check out the Viral Foundations module. I'm opening this on screen right now. You probably know this already. This is where I'm going super deep on everything in regards to hooks, the basics, the algorithm, the psychology. For everyone else, if you're just watching this on YouTube for free, check out the Viral Manifesto. It's a 3.5-hour video. Teaches you all the basics on how we tracked over 1 billion views for our clients and how I'm generating over, so far I've generated over $34 million from social media. Anyways, nothing new here, but here's where it gets really interesting. Number 3, the so-called primer. You immediately continue with the primer right after the hook. It's a single sentence that quote-unquote primes the viewer for what's about to come. I want to give full credit here to my buddy Chris Chung. He's a legend who taught me this, and he's really great at this. And here's some examples of a primer. This goes against what every guru preaches, or, but please use this carefully, or, it took me losing everything to learn this, or, I paid $50,000 in therapy to understand this. It's just like an extra little hype sentence. And I'm going to show you how that fits into the overall structure later. Once we're going through all the points, I'm going to show you an exact script that shows you all this in action. It's pretty awesome. Number 4, credibility. So, now that you've gotten everybody's attention after the hook and the primer, we need to back that up. Why should people listen to you and not the next person / expert in your niche? You want to show results, numbers, receipts. Also just in one line. Don't explain it. Don't justify it. State it and move on. Really key. Important here, you need to show proof. Everyone can make random claims like, I made $1 billion. I'm a quadrillionaire. No, you back them up, okay? For example, this is consistently getting me people to pay me $30,000. Show that on screen. Of course, don't show the person's name, but like show the receipts. This has turned me from lazy and fat into being shredded. Like if you're standing there looking shredded or you have a before and after picture, show those on screen. This has got me over 1 million views last month. It's kind of what I started doing here, right? If you remember, I literally showed it. I literally showed it on screen. And I got another great example. I'm 60 years old. We got a client. She's over 60. She doesn't look like, so her proof is her speaking to the camera. She clearly doesn't look like 60. Okay. And then number 5 is you want to enumerate if you got more than 1 point. This is optional. It won't always fit to your yaps. But if you have specific bullet points that you want to talk about, enumerate them. Number 1, number 2, number 3. 3 hacks, 2 tricks, the top reasons, the top 5 or top 5 worst, whatever. Numbers create structure in the viewer's head, and structure keeps them watching to see the rest. Our brains love lists. We watch a lot of videos that have lists or read a bunch of articles that have lists in there. It's a great psychology hack. But my favorite one is number 6. I call this Nano-Foreshadowing. You want to connect most sentences with but or so instead of and. I'll give an example in a second. This is the glue. So you have no dead air, no restarts, no disconnected thoughts, but pulls in tension, right? They're like, but what? What's going to come next? And so kind of delivers the payoff. String your sentences together this way, and the whole thing moves like one continuous punch instead of a list of separate points. And that is really it. Hook, credibility, primer, points, connective tissue, activity underneath, nothing fancy. It just works. Actually, I missed the primer here. There you go. Hook, primer, credibility. There you go. Bonus, I want to preface this. For beginners, I recommend aiming at keeping the video 30 seconds long. That's not a long time, but it will train you not to ramble like I often do, and it's easier for a new audience to be attracted to your stuff. If you have 2-minute videos, they're harder to get right? You'll have the highest likelihood of getting a high retention rate, which, as you hopefully know by now, it's good for the algorithm. You want to have a high retention rate. You want people to watch 100% of your video, not 80% or 50%. Now, here's an example script of that very Yap framework. Here's a real script from my Yap videos. I usually don't script them, so please don't confuse this with I gotta script them. You can if you want, but the whole idea behind Yapping is that it's improvised, right? That you can just do a lot of them very quickly. I literally just trained my Yapping to naturally fit into that framework, but the script showcases it nicely, so here we go. And by the way, if you're new to this, feel free to script your first couple Yap videos until you're getting into a groove and it's becoming second nature for you. So, hook. 5 things you should never do after publishing a reel. Primer. It took me 8 months to figure this out. Credibility. And now I'm getting 1 million views every month, shown on screen. So, number 1, check your views within the first hour. You obsessing over results isn't healthy. But 2, making changes to the script, doing that will confuse the algorithm. 3, repost it in your stories. Your stories are for diehard followers. They will see it anyways. But 4, please don't do number 4, ignoring comments. Early engagement from the creator with people in the comments will push the video out to more viewers. But 5, my favorite mistake, mass DMing the link, asking for support or engagement. The algorithm knows you're trying to trick it, and it will limit your reach. You see, improvised here a little bit in between. And then I have a CTA at the end. Hey, if you want to get my first 1 million views, just comment views, and I'll DM you my guide for free. It's pretty awesome stuff. It's compact, it's quick, and you can see all the points from the framework above in action. Now, a couple more things. The pros and cons about the Yap format in general. Yapping is way harder to get right than any other format, especially if you're new. So please don't be discouraged if you're starting a Yap and you only get 50, 150 views. That is normal. I would say that still at this level, probably like 60% of my videos get stuck at around 150 views because I'm posting them as trial reels too. Whether a Yap video performs well solely depends on your camera presence and how well your words can suck the viewer in. So if you're not advanced at this, if you're new to this, it will suck, and that's totally fine. Please give yourself permission to suck at this, because there's no visual or editing gimmicks that you can rely on. It's all about you and your words, so it's harder to get right. But sure, you can, of course, always apply the Yap framework to other formats too. Full tile, green screen, props, clones, etc. If you don't know what the hell I'm talking about here, we have an extra document about the formats. If you're a high-ticket client of ours, you have access to that also in the Viral Foundations module. My advice: don't see the Yap format as a quick fix. Like, oh, Max, you talk about yapping, so I'm just going to do yapping and it's going to get me a lot of views. No, it won't. See it as a skill set to develop, as a muscle to build, okay? The better you become at yapping, the more you'll reap its benefits. And FYI, the thing that you're building with getting good at yapping is called charisma. Okay, you can use it in any area of your life. You can talk yourself out of a speeding ticket. You can talk yourself into upgrading into business class on a flight. You can you can win arguments. It's great. It's a great skill to have either way. So it's definitely worth pursuing. Yap videos' biggest strength: they're usually very easy to create. So once you've honed the skill of yapping, you can knock out dozens of videos per day with very little effort and time investment. In fact, just before I shot this video, the muse kissed me and I knocked out another yap video. I literally make like sometimes 10 yap videos per day on top of my highly produced videos. And some of them take off, get a couple thousand views, couple 100,000 views. Some of them don't matter because it's very low effort for me, right? But you got to use the framework and put in the reps until the videos become good enough to attract thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of views. Here's the epic low effort yap creation process, step by step on how I create my yap videos, especially if you want to make them low effort. Constantly create hooks. It's very simple. So I'm not sitting down to write a hook. I'm constantly creating hooks. So I have a hooks notepad on my phone that I literally it's called Yap Hooks. It's a hooks notepad on my phone. Every time I think of a funny hook in the shower or I come across a hook when I'm watching content from other people, I just write it down. I put it in there. And generally speaking, I hone the craft of speaking in hooks. I practice that. Like whenever I have a conversation, wherever I'm shooting long form videos, or whenever I'm thinking about concepts, I'm thinking about like, how can I have a sexy, interesting first 3-second hook? So for example, if I do a lot of podcasts, I have a lot of conversations with clients and staff, and instead of just answering their question, I'm thinking of like, if this was a video, how would I frame it in the first 3 seconds? To give you an example, I've had a client the other day and he's like, oh, what do I do with word of mouth? Is it good to rely on word of mouth or should I start making social media? And instead of me just answering the question, I'm like, if you're relying on word of mouth, you're literally dumb and you will go extinct. Here's why. Obviously, I didn't call my client dumb, but it was a great hook for me to later on use in a video, and it did find its way into my little hook yap list. Pretty awesome. Look at your hooks list. So when you have that hooks list and you want to shoot a video, look at the hooks list. Pick one that makes your brain tingle. Anything where you're like, oh, I could talk about this right now. Oh, that's exciting. Yeah, let me talk about this. You'll feel it. Your brain will tingle a little bit. You pick a hook, and then you use the checklist above. Activity, hook, credibility points, and you yap it into the camera. That is it. It's that simple. And once you've done it, when you edit the video, I use the Edits app. It's a native app on, you can download it on your phone, whether it's an iPhone or Android. It's by Meta. It's from Instagram. Use the Edits app. I upload the video in there. I use auto captions. You can just click on it. It automatically transcribes everything you say. Maybe I trim the beginning at the end if there's like me like checking the shot first. I add a headline hook. I make my headline hook different from my verbal hook. It's a great extra way to catch people's attention. So I make sure that I'm not just repeating the verbal hook in the headline. I always like find a different way to kind of say the same thing to make it interesting for people to watch. Slap that headline hook on. I boost the audio if necessary, especially when you're shooting without an external microphone. If you're in a place like this is very reverby here. I don't think you hear it because obviously the microphone's good. But if I just shoot it selfie style, I will use the extra audio boost function. It's pretty straightforward. It's in the Meta Edits app. And that is basically it. And then I post it or I save it for a more ideal posting time. So if I record things, I don't know, at 4 a.m. in the morning and most of my audience isn't awake, I just save it and then I post it later in the evening when most of my audience is online. Now, my personal Yap hooks, I'm going to just show them on screen here. These are my personal viral Yap hooks, so they're not templatized. You just have to adapt them to your niche. This talk here is basically my personal notepad, so I'll always add and remove hooks that I find directly in here. See it as a little extra bonus for you. I'm going to attach it down in the link below. You can always check that out if you want to, because again, some of them might be adjustable to your niche, and that's basically it. If you've got value from this, you want to work with me and my team directly, we have a 1 million views guarantee. I'm going to put a link down in the description below for you to apply to that, and let's go crush, have fun executing. I'm rooting for you through the power of the internet. Thanks for watching. Bye.